What's up YouTube, COD4Man221 here, I'm at the United Kingdom in Hearts of Iron 4. So, obviously it's 1937, something happened. I recorded a 20-minute part 2 episode, and I listened back to the audio, and it sounded all scratchy. The audio basically got messed up, so I think there's some issue with my mic. I've double checked it, and now it's working correctly, so this one shouldn't be scratchy. Sorry about that. I am playing Iron mode, otherwise I would go back, but if we look at my save game, like we have my US single player and then Iron Man, like there's no other UK saves here. So it's just, this is our only save, so I can't go back, unfortunately. Otherwise I would. But let me just update you on what's happened. So the Civil War broke off and took off in Spain here. We have German troops that are fighting along with the Nationalists. I did give Republican Spain some military access if they wanted to go around Gibraltar. What I've done is I've also fortified a little bit. I've put a couple more divisions down in the army in North Africa. I'm currently training them to get them to be regular level. And we researched the Hurricane. So now I'm working on my tanks. I'm going to try to get to the Crusader here and start bringing them to North Africa. I also changed my manpower around, so I went to limited conscription, which allows me to get a lot more troops. So that's helping us out. I am training a couple divisions up here in Wales, a lot of infantry divisions. So I'm going to go to North Africa. If we look at my focuses, I did complete the Reinforce the Empire, Service Overseas, Mediterranean Bastion, and now we're working on Encourage Colonial Elite, which will give us make us our research time a lot slower. I'll make it a lot faster, excuse me. We'll make it 5% faster. And that's what we're currently doing right now. And then I noticed that this side of the tree has opened up, so now I can go down the shadow scheme here. Oh, we dropped down to 4% world tension again. Darn. Well, we may have to go down there in a little bit. But we're currently researching the thing that was a research. So that's all that's happened, really. I'm sorry about that. That's the first time I've actually lost a part on audio in a long, long time. But at least it wasn't like, okay, it's like suddenly we're just invading Italy and then, oh, we captured Rome. Like, at least you didn't miss, it's better to miss an early thing in this game than something like that. 500 days, okay, let's... 2 years ahead of time there. Battleship, King George V class. I'm gonna grab the carrier, I think. Which we're not producing any of currently, but that's okay. So this guy's army here, I should call this, I'm gonna call it the 8th Army, because that's what it was historically. We are taking some attrition out here. It's brutal in the desert. But these guys are almost done to regular. I don't think you get them past regular. I think they actually need combat experience. Oh yes, and I've also reassigned my navies around, so you just missed that a little bit. Okay, do we want to do the Commonwealth ties or fortify East Asia? I kind of want to do protect the Suez here first. That'll give us air bases and coastal forts and naval bases and stuff, so we're going to get that first. And I am, oh yes, one other thing I was doing is I am constructing a lot of infrastructure out here. By a lot, I mean they had no infrastructure, so I'm giving them some, so we can actually move troops around here. Infrastructure is very important, especially in Africa when there's not a ton of it in this game. You know, it might be good to construct an air base somewhere, like here, and have some airplanes over here. We do have one out here. I don't think these air wings can be... Oh yeah, they can be moved. Okay, looks like we're doing air supremacy, ground support. The tactical bomber can do close ground support. That's kind of cool. Okay, more free civilian factors. I was talking about an air base out here. Build that up a little bit. And I want to make some more military factories in England. Like, a lot. So, that will help us. Okay, we can research some stuff here. Construction. Let's go to the machine tools here. That will help our production efficiency. And I'm also researching the Sea Gladiator for our Hurricane, so we can use that on our ships. Let's see, so which This is my close air support. I should upgrade this. It's just a Hector here. One of the coolest things I did when in Europe was, well, I did a lot of cool things, but I went to the Belt. Brussels actually, if you're in Europe, if you're over here, Brussels actually is one of the best military museums I've seen. I went to the Imperial War Museum. I saw the museum in Paris, Museum de l'Armée. I saw the military museum in Berlin. Brussels had a lot of cool aircraft there. It kind of reminds me of the Air and Space Museum in the United States. Um, and I saw a camel, not like a real camel, but the Swaffos camel, the aircraft in World War One that for the British. It was really, really cool. Okay, the cavalry are taking a little while to train up, but they're almost to veteran that I can stop these poor men who are like dying of exercise in the desert. It's not looking good for these guys. Let's look at our production here. I did switch over my tank, I think. No, I didn't. Okay, now we're switched over our tank here. So we still need a lot of equipment, actually. We're working on our factories, though, so that should help out. Industrial. Well, let's look at our electronics. So I think the British. We have a lot on the engineering already. We have doctrines that will help us with that, especially on radar. So I'm not sure we necessarily need that. Let's get. Should we get the Halifax? I want to double check something. Okay, the Hector is running air support. So that's this guy here. Let's get the Halifax here. Okay, so we're looking at the government here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the industrial concern. This will help us with our industrial research. We were touching to go up again. It's the Soviet Union that's done the most, apparently. Yeah, it looks like Republican Spain is gonna die here. They've been starting to get cut off from the ports here. So, we might need some more troops at Gibraltar. At least we have a port there. So yeah, my navy's going around. I can actually show you. I have supposed naval superiority in these areas here and along the channel. Germany does not scare me as a navy. They are much weaker than the British historically, and yeah, they don't scare me. We're not afraid of them, basically. We are making destroyers and a bunch of submarines. Put like 5 ports on that once we get some more. Okay, we're still working on the industry. Oh, we finished the industry, so now good. We'll have more industry to kind of maneuver down here. Okay, man, you can stop exercising. Great, no more attrition. We're getting our fighting strength back up here. We're waiting for support equipment. But now we're all regular. These Italian troops may not be regular. But yeah, they have a ton of troops over here. I gotta be a little worried. Let's look at Italy's military strength there. Libya claims that. Yeah, they have a lot more divisions than I do. I'm hoping the French will help me. Maybe, I'm going to transfer these divisions over here. Actually, maybe I'll bring them down here. But keep in mind, I have all these divisions training up here. Some of them actually finished training. Okay, we have Protect the Suez. That has finished. My course, Spain. Can fortify Malta. Not too worried about Malta getting taken over. I can't do any of this stuff here because it's below 5% and 10%. Huh. Maybe. What does this do here? So it gives us democratic leaning in Greece. I'm gonna do it for Turkey. Let's mess with Turkey. Because they're not democratic. But wait, I want to conquer Turkey. I can't cancel my national focus though. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. It's better doing that than Greece. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. You can't cancel national focuses, which should be a thing. You can cancel research after all. Okay, the Hindenburg went down. So happy we have a national unity guy here. How do we have no weekly change? We have 15%. That's... Okay, we're going to look at what our next thing is going to be. We could add a political advisor here. Military, we don't really... War industrialist. That would be helpful. This guy helps with drift defense. Okay, we have disperse industry 2. Great. This is 1937 stuff. We don't really need synthetic oil. I could do the research. I could do excavation here. I think logistics will be very helpful for us. And I actually got some decent army experience, so I could add some units here. Could add some to my infantry. Support artillery maybe would be good, but I don't have anything producing that. Yeah, it's taking forever for our tanks to get ready because we don't have enough factories. Yeah, we only have one factory on them now. I could get some off the infantry equipment. But I'd much rather just have these new military factories build up. I kind of want to keep these as far away from the German Air Force as I can. I don't want my factories to get bombed to hell. Remember when we used to have this on where it's just kind of showing the world like going night and day? I think it was a cool idea, but I'm happy you can kind of turn it off and on. So Republic of Spain has been cut off at Barcelona. I really wish I could send them volunteers. So yeah, my units coming down. I may put them here, because these units could maybe push. I gotta figure out what I want to kill first. So I have all these infantry units here, 5 more. You know, I think it's better to close the pocket here first. If I can close the pocket on these guys, get rid of, get this under control here, then I can just focus on northern, Libya here. So that's where my reinforcements are going to go on priority there. So they don't like me due to different ideologies. Yeah, I don't get this non-aligned kind of thing. Like, that's I mean, I get that they were neutral, right? But non-aligned is kind of weird. So yeah, I'm gonna get the Ark Royal class aircraft carrier logistics. Next thing I want to do is I also want to get the maintenance coming. That will help with my tanks. I think it gives them. Oh, it gives infantry equipment. So it gives recovery, adds organization, reliability for everything. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad actually having a lot of companies. Not all divisions are created equal. Oh look, I can unlock these. Oh yeah, so these are, I can still make stuff here. 2 million people here. And I end this by going down this route here, but we need to wait till December 31st, 1937. Okay, we've improved machine tools. Too far ahead of time on that. We should probably get some better artillery for our infantry here. Unless, I can't research that. Get that Churchill, Black Prince. These are some cool tanks here. The Centurion, Tortoise, Comet. Nice. I don't think we're going to research that just yet. What do I want to research? What's our land doctrine? Grand battle plan? That helps actually with breakthrough. They're so expensive though. Since we're close enough to this, let's just get it so we can work on encryption and decryption. And I'm going to queue up some more well, actually we have plenty of factories queued up currently. Okay, moving forward. Let's see. We're just kind of waiting for the Axis to, we're kind of handicapped here by the very low world tension here, but if nationalist Spain does fall, I mean Republican Spain does fall. Oh, they're actually pushing back a little bit. Come on, comrades. Oh, good, Amelia Earhart's okay. But if Republican Spain is able to win this war somehow, don't ask me how, but if they are, that'd be awesome. Look, we have Soviet troops here. That's probably doing it. The Soviets are here. Yeah. So they have the little pockets here, but pockets are great. You can actually kill units around them that way. I had that on my other USA campaign. Yeah, the Italians don't really have a lot here, but... Okay, we have 6 units here. Make another army. Okay, I just coerced Turkey here. Let's get the Commonwealth ties. We might as well help our allies out. I don't want to get Fortify the Rock just yet, and I can't get anything. Yeah, I can't get anything else, so... Let's do the Commonwealth ties. Okay, your army. You get Alan Brooke, who is defensive. Yeah, probably. Okay, I want you guys to go here. Oh, darn. I can just click for the defensive line. There we go. Actually, you know what we should do? We should do the front line here. Okay, I just want to edit, pull you back a little bit. No. And then go to the coast here. Like, cut these units off. Down here, we're just going to try to hold because we're entrenched. Oh, look, we have a nice sandstorm here. And by nice, I mean we have a horrible sandstorm. Okay, let's bring our units down this way. Okay, do you have any more units I can grab? Marco Polo incidents just happened. I have 2 subs. I'm really hoping that West Africa brings us some troops to help me out here. Yemen's a country in this game? Didn't even realize that. Okay, these guys are moving. We now have defenses here, which is good. We're progressing along. That research time is going to help us. That extra 5% is awesome. So I think we're going to probably develop... Definitely not giving India independence. That's just not going to... That'd be horrible in this game. We definitely need their military to help us out here. Might be worth developing South Africa first. South Africa would be good. Maybe it's... I don't really need the... This adds infrastructure, helps out China. Japan hates us. Yeah, I don't think the Japanese are going to go. I really don't think they're going to attack us. You know, I should probably motorize my troops too. So here's what we'll do. We're in the Commonwealth ties. I'll develop South Africa because I'm going to need them. And maybe Raj. Canada, I don't really... Not that I don't care about Canada. They're not as important right now with what's going on. Okay, let's go for this cruiser. Okay, unpause because we can develop Australia and South. Well, no, we're gonna develop Raj and Africa, and then we're gonna go to motorized, and that will help us with our armor technology. That might actually be pretty good. And if World Touch gets high enough, we can work on the extra research slots here. Okay. Let's see what the Germans are working on. I'm kind of curious. They don't have Anschluss yet. Working on airborne innovation. Shins. They don't have. Yeah, they haven't done that yet. Looks like they're working on their Air Force here. A friend Norway. And we know they're going to try to go around the Maginot, around Brussels, and through Liege. Okay, more power to modify the government. Could get a tank designer as well with our research time and help our tanks out. Definitely not getting any communists. I wonder if these are real people. Like, I don't know that guy particularly. We need, like, I want Winston Churchill to take over here. This guy's army offensive division attack would be quite useful. We're still not going to be at war yet, so I think we're going to take the tank designer looks pretty good. The Vickers Armstrong. Yeah, not too worried, so I'm going to be relying on tanks in North Africa, basically. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next part. Cut from a 221 signing off.